Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. This is Gary, and this is episode 6 of the free play of the Triple Crown series. Episode 4 will feature both the Black Eyed Susan and Preakness Stakes finals. First up on the board here, you see our leaders after the Kentucky Derby week and the heat races for the Preakness. There were no heat races for the Black Eyed Susan since they had 10 in the field, while the Preakness had 14. So let's go ahead and head right over to the schedules. On AAA, you can see we're on the Black Eyed Susan and Preakness. Remember episode 3, we got the qualifiers and filled in the top 10 for the Preakness. Black Eyed Susan, it's here. And there's your fillies for the Black Eyed Susan, the corresponding jockeys, and stable owners and trainers. For the Preakness, and we were discussing Great White, and the Great White was in the field for the Kentucky Derby, but it was scratched, so that's why he's using his prep races card, which would have been issued in issue 0. So that solves that little quandrum there. Okay, so first race up, Black Eyed Susan. Let's go ahead and get that started. Have a 10 filly race. It looks pretty close. No really long shots. Jumping the Gun and Majestic Thea. And the same thing is no true favorite. There's 4. There 3 of them with 4 to 1. And remember, this is dollars and not odds. So you have 3 here, and even Holiday has a nice morning line too. So it's gonna be a pretty interesting race. So let's head over to Laurel Park. Remember, they switched from Pimlico to Laurel Park, and in issue 3 shows you how to change the racetracks if you happen to have Laurel Park installed. Remember, Laurel Park is an add-on, and that's why all the races for the Preakness and the Black Eyed Susan and that Sir Parton were all defaulting to Pimlico, because Pimlico is in the original board game and PC game, so we know all of the users have that track installed. Okay, so let's head over to Laurel and you get this. Oh, let's do the past performances real quick. See if we have anything. And nope, they didn't run in the Kentucky Oats, which I thought. Okay, so this will be their first time here in our replay. And there's our 10, 9 furlong race. Take a look real quickly through the field along with their corresponding jockeys. So, head over to the Stewart Tower. It looks like everything's a go, and they're off. And 3 out of the gate first. That's Holiday. Looks like everybody got out of the gate pretty good, and we're now heading into the back straight. And we have 4 taking the lead. Miss Fulton Gal. And look, we have 3 horses there, all within one space. Now Miss Mo and Saberette and Holly's Holiday. And look, we now have a 4th filly that's breaking popping. And look how close this race is. Gotta be 5 fillies that have a chance of going into the home stretch. Miss Fulton Gate somehow got through the field. It looks like she's gonna end up winning with 10 by Miss Mo coming in second. Whoa, what a finish that was. Miss Fulton Gate by Miss Mo, Holiday and Bracken Papa. And there's a $300,000 purse. Miss Fulton Gal trotted away with $180,000. And it was a nice wager for those who picked Miss Fulton Gal to come in first. Okay, so that's it for the Black Eyed Susan. Let's go ahead and get the Preakness Stakes started. Again, these are pretty good odds, although horses 9 and 10 are the long shots, and there'll be long shots too, besides being the long shots that are in post-position 9 and 10, which are tough to get back into the race. And we have the same issue here. We have 4 horses that are all could be considered favorites. Remember, Crupper won the first heat race, and Butch, I think, won the second one. Yeah, we can tell when you take a look at past performances. Crupper came in first. There's the other one, the Great White. Second. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it with the purple, but that's what I thought too. Okay, so that's what we have there. Let's go ahead and head back over here to Laura Park and start this race. $2 million purse. Remember, this is 9.5 furlongs, so we got a half furlong to start the race, and then the rest are full furlongs. Here's the field. Okay, let's head over to the Stewart's Tower. Everything looks to go, and they're off, and 3 down the gate first. That's talking. Just going into the first turn. Pretty big crowd. Let's see if they start spreading out a bit. With 1, 2, 8, whoa, 6 passes them all, so there's 3. 6 is Corona and Talking. Corona and the Oric is first. Taj Mahal now was second. And Crupper actually is second as we head into the clubhouse turn. And it's pretty interesting race. Talking takes over. Great White is right next to him, but no, it's 8. 8 passes them all on the home stretch. That's Rapunska. And can he hold it? And yes, it's Rapunska first, Talking second, third it could be Cooper or Great White. Rapunska with the win, Talking second, Great White third, and Cooper fourth. Rapunska trots away with $1,200,000, and if you place a win bet, he picked up $18.40 for each dollar wagered. And the Kentucky Derby points are 150. That one's the same for the Black Eyed Susan. They also picked up 150. So that's it for the Preakness and Black Eyed Susan. Here in episode 4, let's finalize that. And as you can see, here's next up is the Acorn and Belmont Stakes. Go ahead and see what we have here for the top horses, and you can see Rapunska moves into second. Emerging Marker won quite a bit of money at Kentucky Derby. The only way anybody is in the past Emerging Markers, they happen to win or come in second in the Preakness and Belmont. You can see these are all winners of the 4 major races so far. 75. And you see, it doesn't look like any one of them is raced in and did well in both the Preakness and Kentucky Derby. And the Rapunska has 2 wins, but they both were in the Preakness, in the heat race and the Preakness. Okay, so that's it here from TRG Central. This is Gary signing off. Remember, episode 5 will be the heat races for the Belmont Stakes and the Acorn Stakes races if needed. Otherwise, will be the final. Again, it's Gary signing off. Enjoy the rest of your evening.